The Atlanta Falcons have a massively tough decision looming, and it involves one of their most reliable players, running back Tyler Allgeier. Now, reports are starting to swirl that the Chicago Bears have their eyes on him, and with the trade deadline slowly creeping up, this could get very interesting quickly. Now, in this video, I'll break down why Allgeier is suddenly being linked to the Bears, why the Falcons might actually consider trading him, what I would personally do if I was in this situation, and what this decision could mean for the Atlanta Falcons' future. Now, let's get into it right now. So here's where it all starts. Multiple outlets have reported that the Chicago Bears could be interested in Tyler Allgeier. And honestly, it makes a lot of sense. Bears GM Ryan Poles has already dipped into the Falcons talent pool this offseason, poaching guys like Drew Dalman and Grady Jarrett. And Chicago has been looking for their next David Montgomery type back, a reliable between the tackles runner who could give them some consistency. Now that's exactly what Tyler Allgeier brings to the table. Now let's talk about Tyler Allgeier. Let's move over and talk about Tyler Allgeier. He's been a solid RB2 behind Bijan Robinson, but make no mistake, this guy can carry the load if needed. Now, through 4 games this season, he's put up 155 yards, 2 touchdowns on 43 carries. He runs hard, he finishes his runs, and he's the kind of player that every team would love to have. But here's the problem. He's set to hit free agency after the season, and that's where the Falcons' dilemma comes in. Do you hold on to him and keep one of the best 1-2 punches in the NFL at running back, or do you trade him now while his value is sky high, knowing that you may not be able to afford him long term? Now, this isn't just about the value. It's about the timing, which is not great for the Falcons. Now, the Falcons are sitting at 2-2 right now, second place in the NFC South. And after a bye week, they've got a brutal 6 to 14 day stretch facing the Buffalo Bills and the San Francisco 49ers. And if Atlanta comes out of that 2-4, then this conversation could change really, really quick. And at that point, the Falcons may look at Allgeier as being one of the few movable assets that they can flip for draft capital. And if the Bears come calling, Atlanta has to at least listen. Now, let's be honest. This Falcons roster is loaded with young talent. And that really is a blessing, but it's also their Achilles heel. Because you can't pay everybody. And at some point, hard decisions are coming. And trading Allgeier early could prevent losing him for nothing in free agency next year. Instead of letting him walk, you could get a mid-round draft pick back and use it to build more depth around Michael Penix Jr. and this young core. Now, of course, there's another side to it. Atlanta is built on running the football, and Bijan Robinson is a star, but injuries do happen. And having Allgeier as your backup is a luxury that most teams don't have. And trading him away could leave this offense vulnerable if anything, knock on wood, happens to Bijan Robinson. So that's the balance. Do you keep the depth and risk losing him in free agency, or do you move him now and prepare for the future? I know that's tough for this team and this organization because a lot of them don't know if they'll be here next year. So do you go all in this year, or do you wait and basically build up your future knowing that there is a chance you may be in the seat next year? I don't know. Now, here's what I would personally do if I was running the Atlanta Falcons. I would entertain the market. Pick up the phone, see what teams are willing to offer, but I set a baseline at a 3rd round pick. If a team is willing to bite for that price, then I'll pull the trigger. If not, you keep him on the roster for the rest of the season. He gives you incredible depth behind Bijan, and you let him walk in free agency to help him go secure a bigger payday somewhere else. And don't forget, the Falcons will get likely a 5th or 6th round compensatory pick if he leaves. So you're not really losing him for nothing either way. You would like to get the most for him now, but you're not really losing him for nothing. And this approach gives you the best of both worlds. You maximize trade value if the right deal comes along. And if not, you still have Allgeier's production this year plus a comp pick value next year. And at the end of the day, this is a massively tough decision for the Atlanta Falcons. Tyler Allgeier has been a steady piece for this team, but the business side of football is ruthless. So, what do you think? Should the Falcons set that baseline and entertain offers, or should they hold on to Allgeier and keep one of the best RB duos in the league intact? Drop your thoughts in the comments down below and let's debate this one. And please do me a favor, hit the thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. And if you want to see more videos like this, check this one out right here. And like always,